Okay, I'm doing my mini-teach as if I was sitting at a small group at a table working with only a few students. So how many of you know how a robot talks? Yeah, it's fun to talk like a robot, and sometimes when we read, it sounds like a robot. Let's say our names in a robot voice.
Samantha.
Miss Christina. Robots break up words into segments or syllables when they talk. When we're reading, sometimes it sounds like a robot. Can you think of a time when it would sound like a robot when you're reading, Samantha?
When you are breaking down words.
Exactly. When you're sounding a word out, when you're breaking those words into syllables, it makes them easier for us to read. Why do you think it makes it easier for us to read them? Abigail?
Because it sounds out the letters.
It sounds out the letters. What were you going to say, Samantha?
I was going to say because it's in chunks that you know.
You're very good. It puts it down into chunks you know. So when we take a great big word and we put them down into smaller chunks, it makes it easier to read, doesn't it? So we're going to practice breaking up some more words into syllables. And I thought that we would use our science vocabulary words from a butterfly's life cycle this week. So you're going to help me count the syllables or the segments in each word, and then we will write them in a correct column, okay? So first we're going to get some paper. Would you like blue paper or white paper? Okay, Abigail wants blue.
White.
Samantha, you want white. I think I'm going to go with blue paper. And the first thing we always do on our paper?
Write our name.
Name on our paper. The first thing, where does it go? At the top. The next thing you need to do is fold your paper hot dog style. We're going to fold our paper like a hot dog. Fun. And then we're going to fold our hot dog bun down like a hamburger. Be sure to match up your edges. Nice work. I like how you look at those edges, Samantha. When you open your paper back up, how many sections do you see? Abigail?
4.
You have 4 sections. Let's number each of our sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can either do your paper longways like this or horizontal like this. Either one. You decide. Do you remember what the first part of the butterfly's life cycle is? What does the butterfly start off as? Abigail?
An egg.
An egg, that's right. Let's clap when we say egg and see how many sounds we hear. Egg. How many did you hear? 1. We only heard one sound. Now this time, I want us to do it, and we're going to look at our mouths in the mirror and see how many times our mouths open and close. And I have a mirror for everybody, so you can each have your own mirror. Okay, so you're looking in your mirror, and we're going to say the word egg. Ready? Egg. How many times did your mouth open and close?
1.
1 time. How many syllables are in the word egg?
1.
1. Let's find the box that has the number 1 in it and write the word egg. Do you remember what letter it starts with? E. It starts with an E. It's okay. We're just working together. So after our egg, what happens? And if you can't remember, I have a clue. Samantha, what comes next?
A caterpillar.
A caterpillar. Should we use our robot voices or our regular voices?
Robot.
All right, we'll try our robot voices. Are we ready? Caterpillar. Did you hear all of them? How about I say it and you count? You ready? Caterpillar. How many did you get?
4.
4. It is hard to say it and count at the same time, isn't it?
Yes.
So we can also... Oh, I like how you used your fingers, and then you know that there's 4 fingers. Caterpillar. And you have 4. So where do you think we should put the word caterpillar?
In number 4.
In number 4. In the number 4 block. What says ER says R. That's good. Okay. After a caterpillar, what happens to it? Abigail?
It turns into a cocoon.
It goes to a cocoon. Let's look in our mirrors and see how many times our mouth moves. You can either say it quietly or we can say it out loud.
Cocoon.
Can you tell?
Cocoon.
If it's hard to see in the mirror, because sometimes it's hard to see, how about try putting your hand under your chin and see if you can feel your chin move. Cocoon. How many times did you feel it move? 2 times. So how many syllables are in the word cocoon? 2 syllables in cocoon. And then there's one more thing. After the cocoon, what happens?
A butterfly.
A butterfly.
Butterfly.
Oh, how many is in butterfly?
3.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. So we can count on our fingers. Butterfly. We can put our hands under our chin. Butterfly. We can look in the mirror. And what number? 3. So where should we put butterfly?
In number 3.
In the box that has our number 3. Great job. We've done all of our words, and hopefully it's a little bit easier now to sound out words. How do you feel better about sounding out those words? Well, I tell you what, who would like to be the teacher? Samantha, you want to be the teacher? Okay, you teach Abigail and I. You need the teacher seat, don't you? Okay. Okay, you pick a word and teach Abigail and I.
Chrysalis.
Oh, what a big word.
Chrysalis.
I get 3. Is that right? Okay, so we're going to put that in the number 4 column.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put it in the number 3. Awesome job. Thank you. Sam, thank you so much for being a teacher. And if there's another student that needs some help, I might ask you to be the teacher again, okay? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now that your names are on the papers and we've got all of our words there, let me go ahead and keep your papers. And I'm going to get the next group over, and there's a game out on the table. You guys can go over and play the game. You clap how many syllables, and you can move your piece that many spaces, okay, on the words. All right? Good job. Thank you.